sun shines in a beautiful way every time you visit the Fountain of Knowledge. The first thing that you notice are beautiful mountains that surround you. You always think that you are in a city that is fitted and armored with rocks, and that's Ekiti, the land of Ghana. You're welcome again to another edition of Ekiti Speaks, and don't forget I always say you should subscribe to this channel. Ekiti Speaks, it's your voice, it's our voice, and I always bring guests. My name is Abiodun from Nigeria, and it's an honor for me to be doing this again, and thank you for taking your time to watch this video. I have a big fish, my net, I cast it into the ocean. I caught a big fish today, and it's not man, I'm sure subsequently you've been seeing my interviews with men going to Ekiti sons and men doing well. Today, my net caught the big, newly elected honorable. I think I like the way the newly elected set of honorables. I shied away from using that term, but we'll get to that. She is a woman, a very strong voice. She is Mrs. Adekemi Famuaggun Balogun. I want to use the word EKHA Balogun. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
All right, it's good to see you.
Thank you, same here.
Let me use this opportunity to officially congratulate you on your election into the House.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so let's get to talk. Yesterday, news media was agog as the executive governor of Ekiti State, Dr. Hon Adekemi Famuaggun, became a very long record since 1999, the first Southwest governor that will become the chairman of the Nigerian Governors Forum. And I'd like to know, Madam, how do you feel?
Elated, happy, because Ekiti now has a new name. Ekiti now has a new face. 4 years ago, it was stomach infrastructure. It was a story of woes of Momo cutting, eating under the bridge, doing a lot of nonsense. But now we thank God. In a matter of 6 months, and there's a turnover. It's like a miracle. We thank God because sincerely, I would say the 4 years was for us to go back, think, reshape, re-strategize, and Governor Adekemi hit the ground running. Not even running now, can I say leaping, jumping, and we have found ourselves right there at the map of Nigeria. Chairman, Governors Forum, where is he from? We'll say Ekiti State. It's wonderful. It's good. It's like helping the psyche of an average Ekiti person that this is a new story. This is a new dawn for us. People will ask, so what's the big deal? It's a big deal because you have 36 states coming together. They will come here to Ekiti. We have things to gain from Anambra. We have things to gain from Katsina. Katsina has something to gain from us. Because we have this kind of a governor, somebody will find a governor will say, let's just see. There must be some magic down there in Ekiti State. And they will come. They will see our farmlands. They will utilize. They will grow. Who can go to Kano? What can Kano offer us? So many things. So it brings Ekiti into the limelight. It showcases the kind of people we are.
Truly, yeah.
And that is why I'm happy.
Okay, so let's also leave that and come to you, your person. You are a newly elected honorable in the Ekiti State House of Assembly, the 6th Assembly, correct? And you are one of the very few women, let me use the word women, how was the journey for you?
Tough. It was tough in the sense that, number one, there's this gender issue. It's always there. We like it or not, it is always there. Thank God we had the able assistance of the First Lady who wanted women at least to have a say, to have a voice in the assembly. She lent her support and we had to work for it. Fine, the support was there. The governor too lent his support, but we had to fight for the shirt. It was tough in the sense that when it comes to Ekiti, our tradition, our culture is still a very, very major factor. And when it comes to that, you have to know your pedigree. You have to know your pedigree. So your pedigree has to be sound. What I mean by pedigree, where you come from. Who is your person? Who are your parents? Your family. It goes deep down. You can't just come and say, I'm doing this, you say, it's a barrier. It's a year. Then you start telling stories. And when I say culture, people don't forget what has happened and they go back into history. So the acceptability stands from the cultural aspect, the traditional aspect of everything. Then you come up. Then all of a sudden you see even your peers now will challenge you. So what do you have that I don't have that want to make you better than us? You face that challenge. Then eventually when you scale that hurdle, then it comes to, so what do you want to offer? What do you have on the plate?
If I'm going to cut you short, I'm sorry. What would be your greatest challenge? So what was your greatest challenge, in your evaluation of the process for you as a person? What was?
The greatest challenge was acceptability. Because let me remind you, the late deputy governor used to be my sister.
Okay.
So it was like, for some, should it be their family? People don't judge you on who you are. It takes a while for people to judge you for who you are. They judge you from your connections, which I think it's a little bit wrong. Do you understand?
Yeah.
For who you are, okay, this is it. I want to have this. They will start thinking it is because you are connected to this, or you are connected to that, or you are. Do you understand? So if you have that challenge like I had to work extra mile. I had to make people realize that, yes, the connection, yes, the help, yes, the lift, but I had to make my own personal efforts. Do you understand? You had to make it, because after all said and done, people will now look at your efforts. That is the beauty in the whole thing. After all said and done, by the time they do that, they now want to see your personal effort. And I'm telling you, it is that personal effort that will stand at the end of the day. It is that personal effort. I was okay, there she. By the time they start asking and they start, okay, like yesterday, I went to see some friends, and I saw some guys, they were, partying and all that, so I participated, joined them. And before I knew it, this morning I just had the message on my WhatsApp that I'm in town, that I have gone to 6 joints, and I have played with them, that I have let them, made them happy, and this is like what my late sister used to do for them, that I am doing the same thing, and they are happy about it. I didn't stay outside more than 1 hour, and I had all that story. And and they actually referred back to, that is what I said about pedigree. Do you understand? So it is acceptability. It is that bit that stuff.
Alright. Anyway, you pull through, and that's the biggest. You pull through, and that's like the biggest joy for me as a person. I am particularly interested in your strikes in Laos, so let me just put it out there. But you represent Ado constituency, okay? And I'd like to know, what are your plans for your constituency?
If you are conversant with Ado, you will know that my constituency is a constituency where we have 85% of adult youths. From Ereguru in Ward 8 down to Ward 9, where you have EXU, UNAD and all that. You come to Ward 10, where you have the youths in EKHA and all that. You move to Ward 11, move to Ward 12, where you have Atikon. And Igbein, and you know I have a tough job. It's a tough job. And one thing I've identified, I want to work with the youths in Ekiti. Because that's a huge problem we have.
Yes.
The first lady, we were in a meeting with her one day, and she asked a question. She said, women, your next 11, where are they? And we all sat down. We were looking at ourselves. Sincerely, when you play football, you have 11 playing, you have 11 on the bench.
Yes.
We were unable to pick 11 for the bench. I saw myself as, okay, in my constituency, the next 11. I'm not talking of women, ladies now, I'm talking of both men and women. And we decided, and she told us, you need to start looking for the next 11. And I got challenged that our youths, we need to make them better. You understand? I'm not talking about youths in EXU who already have a focus that after 4 years I will graduate. I'm talking about the youths who actually maybe barely passed through SS3 and they are not doing anything. Youths who have actually gone through a training, a vocation, but are not even empowered. We have lots of them in my constituency. So what I feel that I want to go into is training. I know if I pick 10 people to train, if I get 2 trained, it's a lot.
Oh, wow. That's true.
It's a lot. I know I can't begin with 10 and get 10, except I'm fooling myself. I have programs going on. I have different vocations. I am not a person who will say, AY, I want to do empowerment. I will call you. I'll give you. I pass my neighbor generator. You ask yourself, what do you do with it? You will take it to Ereguru there. Those Igbo guys will buy it off you at 25,000, and you are good. Then you wait for another time when a foolish person like me will do another empowerment. No. But I want to grow this youth. We want to have places where, okay, the next 3 months, I want 15 youths. I have somebody who wants to train them to sew slippers. Somebody who wants to come in to train them to sew. At the end of the day, I will make sure you will stay there in the next 3-4 months. You will sew. What you sew, you will sell. I don't need any profit. I don't need any money. You will sell it. Gradually, you have that confidence. If it is a sewing machine, we'll look for NGOs who will give us funds. We'll give you a sewing machine. Okay, since you have seen what you have sewn for 6 months, it is your process. It is not, I don't want it. Go and start something.
Okay. I know if I allow you to continue to talk, you're going to take all the time that we have to spare now. But it's an honor to have you. Still Ekiti Speaks here, and I'm playing host to Mrs. Adekemi Famuaggun Balogun. Honorable Mrs. She's newly elected, by the way, and she's from Ado constituency. 2, my name is Adekemi. I'd like to know, you spoke about youth, you seem to be very passionate about youth, and I like that. One thing I like about you. I remember on Twitter at some point when you tried to help a young boy, you know, people were
You've not seen that boy up till now?
Up till now, I don't think anybody has seen the boy. I hope he's fine though. But it only clearly shows how passionate you are about the young folks. But it looks like the young folks are indulging in some activities. It's not just young folks, but the young folks are at arm's way these days when we talk about gender, mutilation, child rape, women battery, rape generally, and the tide seems to be increasing in Ekiti State. What is your position on this?
Number one, all this child mutilation, child rape, child abuse, and all this, it's been there, it's been long. It's because there's a voice now, and people are getting more courageous. That's why we are now hearing it. It used to be there, it's been there. It didn't just start in a day. So it's been there. And you have all these fake pastors and imams, all these children they send to the mosque to train, all these little girls they take to churches and when she choir practice. And they go there and they deal with them. It's been there.
So what then can we do to stem down this tide?
No, I think we have laws in the state.
And beyond the laws, what else can we do? Because I was having a chat with the AG yesterday, and he said it doesn't seem to be working too well with the laws.
And what we need to do, I think generally, the family unit has broken down. The moral values are no longer there. You know, it's because it takes the values, the values we grew up with, to know that this is wrong and this is right. But because the values are no longer there, the family system, I'm sorry to say, has broken down. In the sense that we all put it as we are looking for money, we are looking for survival. I don't think so. You are not at home, and sincerely, it is more now with the low income.
Yeah, we're just trying to make more money, do more jobs.
It is not. It is now. It is the elites are getting better with this because it's a shame when it's revealed and this is being done. It's not that I'm absolving them, no, but because we know the social media will catch them. A fake pastor who has his church maybe in Ekiti or Ekiti, and the child goes there for choir practice, pastor Nikawa, and goes there, and things like that happen there. You'll be surprised that it's the mother of that girl that says she should keep quiet. A pastor wants Shibai. Do you understand? So it needs, number one, I think, education. Number two, we will not keep quiet. We will keep on saying it until it goes all round. Thank God we are going to have an assembly that's going to be very robust. Everybody goes back to his or her constituency to make this thing work. Because if this thing happens in my constituency, it's a shame on me as somebody who represents that constituency and cannot lend her voice to what is happening. There will be a no tolerance for because I'm telling you, a raped child, except that child gets proper counseling, is damaged for life. So why should we bring up a child that gets damaged? Because, and it is so rampant now, even primary school teachers torture these girls. Torture them. You have the house help at home, you are in the office, you have to work, your husband has to work, and you are scared of an aunt, of a maid in the house that keeps on tormenting your boy child. Because it's not only the girls, your boy child, and the maid takes the boy to the room and tampers with the boy's psyche. And all of a sudden, the boy masturbates and cannot stop because the maid had damaged the boy's psyche. Now, we are getting to know, but one thing I know is that when something is in the open, solutions will come.
Definitely.
It is when it is hidden that the thing gets better.
Okay.
That it festers, rather. That it festers. But now, the voice is coming out. A woman will not want herself to be abused. A child is now getting more closer to the mom.
Okay.
opening up to the mom. Mommy, do you understand? So we will talk, we will not keep quiet because people keep on hiding it. People keep on closing, telling that child to keep quiet, but we'll keep on creating an awareness. And I think sex education is a need to be taught in the schools.
Yes, I'm aware that the government has plans to fix that, and I'm sure that they're also going to do that. With your support and help, by the way, they are going to do that. It's no saying that there's a lot of work that has to be done. So we will definitely, I hope that you will be able to contribute your quota to making this work. So as we round up, let's talk about you. Growing up, how was it like for you? Where did you grow up?
Growing up, very privileged because I had educated parents and it was good.
Okay.
It was fun.
Here in Ekiti State?
No, I grew up in Ibadan.
At what school?
I went to secondary private school.
Okay.
Ibadan.
The secondary?
Secondary, I went to Alilio for also.
And then uni?
I went to the greatest of all.
Oh yeah, I was waiting for you to say that. Okay. And so when coming up, interface with Hon Adekemi, when did that?
When we were young, it was Christmas. Christmas was Ekiti.
Okay.
Easter was Ekiti.
Now Ekiti then and now, what's the difference?
Ekiti then and now. Ekiti then was serene. Actually, it was too quiet for us. Then it was too quiet. We just came. The only people we saw were our relatives who would come and we always say, one gift an Ekiti person was always bringing to us was locust beans and what do you call walnuts.
Okay.
Awusa. We loved the walnuts and adun.
Adun, yeah, that's like.
So we loved the walnuts. We didn't really like the adun, but the worst was locust beans.
Okay.
The iru, because it was always smelly.
Are you a fan of Abiodun?
No, I'm not.
You don't it's like the official food of it?
No, I don't.
No. Okay.
I eat it, but I'm not a fan.
Okay.
It's too heavy. Then I like my food very, very hot.
Okay.
And pandemia can never be very hot.
So which do you prefer? What meal do you like the most?
Amala is wonderful.
Amala. That's your favorite meal?
Yes.
Alright, that's great. And if I'm going to ask you, what's your favorite, between old school and new songs?
It's old school.
Old school?
Yes.
Okay. Any favorite evergreen artist?
For Nigeria or whatever? For outside?
Nigeria, let's do Nigeria.
If for Nigeria, old school,
Ebenezer Obey. Okay, foreign?
Foreign language.
Language. Alright, that's good. I know a lot of women would like to hear from you. What's the short message very briefly?
Well, women, it's good. It's good to be a woman. 1, 2, I would like you to come out. Let's come out and do politics. I know it's scary, but if people like us can scale it, you can scale it. Politics is good. And women, please let us take care of our children. Let us have genuine concern for our children. They will do well. When they do well, we do well.
Okay, so thank you so much for joining us. Ekiti Speaks is going to come back, but don't forget that I played host to Mrs. Adekemi Famuaggun Balogun, Honorable Mrs. I'm being whispering. You don't really like that word, but she is part of the 6th Assembly in the State House of Assembly, and our hands going to be on you. But we trust you. We know that you're going to do us very, very proud. Till the next edition. Big thanks to the SA New Media, Abiodun, Borisade. Big thanks to Tosin, Adekemi. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. My name is Abiodun.